Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Almond. Welcome back to another Call of Duty video. And the intro might be seeming a little bit different because we're actually going to be talking about Cold War for today. And we're going to be doing something different. We're going to be talking about zombies. I don't think I've covered zombies in a long time. The last time I covered zombies was back like on World War II. And that was when like I played the first map. That was actually the only like map I played on World War II. I didn't get all the DLC. I didn't play zombies like throughout. Just because it wasn't enjoyable after that. Like I saw people do the Easter eggs for the other maps and it just wasn't as fun. So that's why I was like, yo, there's no point in me buying the DLC and uploading content for World War II. World War II, when it came to DLC, it wasn't as fun. But when it came to the base game, it's always like a reliable game to go back on. But yeah, we're going to be talking about Cold War zombies, something different on this channel. And I'm just going to be talking about a few things that I noticed that are going to be coming back to zombies and some things that are going to be coming new. So if you do enjoy this type of content, make sure you do leave a like on this video, make sure you do subscribe. We're almost at 700 subs, so hopefully we can reach that and then maybe even 1,000 one day, hopefully by the end of the year, or maybe even towards the beginning of 2021. So hopefully you can reach that goal. And yeah, let's get into it. So you guys will be seeing a bunch of like zombies gameplay in the background from the trailer, whether it be from the trailer or like the little discussion video that they talked about. I'll just try to pull as much gameplay as I can, but I'm trying to show most of it. And there's a lot of stuff to talk about because you see a lot of different things. You see like the ray gun finally coming back. Some people are like in the zombies community. I've been trying like looking up videos and trying to see what people think, what other people think, looking at articles, everything like that. I've been trying to get a little bit more into zombies because I don't think I'm more of a zombies YouTuber. I'm more of like a multiplayer type of guy. I play more multiplayer than anything. I mean, I play Warzone here and there, not as much though, but mainly multiplayer. So I want to try to get into zombies this year when it comes to Cold War. I want to see if I can do Easter eggs. Maybe even one day try to attempt a speedrun. I want to try to attempt that. But stuff like that. So there's gonna be the classic zombies perks. They're gonna come back, but with the with a different aesthetic. They're gonna come with like a Cold War type of vibe. So you guys are gonna see like Juggernauts coming back. I think Deadshot, Daiquiri, and a few others. So I'm glad that those are coming back. And then we see like a new one. I think it's called like I forgot the exact name. It's like a pink one, but they're all like have their own vibes. Usually whenever we have those perks, we always drink them out of a bottle. They're actually going to come back with like a different type of vibe. We're drinking out of cans, like soda cans. So I kind of like how like it's aesthetically different, and there's no limit on how many perks you guys can have. I remember like on Black Ops 4, I think it was you can have a limit of 4, and then like the 4th perk is like boosted to like a certain extent. So like I would always have like a speed perk, and I would have infinite sprint essentially as my 4th perk, like on Black Ops 4. And because that one get boosted, the 4th perk always gets boosted like a certain extent. I mean, it was a cool thing, but I honestly like the idea of how there's no limit of how many perks you guys can have. That's something I enjoy. I think Black Ops 3 you would have to get like Perkaholic or something like that to get all of your perks, just like all the perks in the game. And that kind of like limited, because if you didn't have that gobble gum, you guys couldn't get all the perks. I mean, unless there's like certain steps that you guys can do, like I think there's like certain maps where you guys can get a free perk and stuff like that and stack it on top. So it's just like a situational thing. So I like the idea of having just as many perks as you want and just having like all the perks or whatever on map that they have. But the map that they introduced was, I think it's called D Machine. I think that's what it's called. But I like the name. It's something different, and it's gonna be a completely different storyline from what I heard. So like the OG characters aren't coming back, like Richtofen and everything like that, which people are kind of sad about. But I mean, that story's been going on for like a long time, and it's kind of like, in my opinion, it's good that we finally get something different. Maybe they might add like a throwback map essentially that might bring back the old characters later on. But from what I know right now, you can play as like any specialist or like any type of character in zombies. Like it's like how co-op did it. So co-op, it wasn't limited to you like on what character you could use. Like I'm talking about like for Modern Warfare, like co-op had its like initial thing where you could just choose whoever you want. So it's like the same thing for zombies. You could be whoever you want. It's not limited like someone's gonna be this character, you could be whoever you want. So you can even be Woods, like they talked about how you could be Woods. You could be like any of the main characters that you guys can be. There's no like initial set characters for a map, you know what I mean? Unless there's like certain things that are hidden. But from what I know, they didn't really talk about that. But they just said that you can be as like any character that you guys want, which is good and bad. Like if you want to be like your own character, for sure. Bad because we don't have like a certain set storyline. I mean, unless it's not within the characters, it's within the story of the map. It just really depends on how they want to do it. Another thing is there's gonna be cross progression, which is good and bad. Another thing, because we don't know if prestiging is going to be coming in the game. I'll probably set that for another video, because the beta is coming around like in a couple days. Whenever this video is coming out, it should be coming on the 5th. The beta should be coming out on the 15th. So for sure, you're gonna see a lot of Cold War coming out, like a lot of Cold War content coming out soon. Because I'm gonna take a break from Modern Warfare, just because I've been playing too much Modern Warfare. I've even been playing for like the past couple days. It's just not fun at the moment. It's just a sweat fest, so I kind of want to play something different. So I've just been waiting for Cold War. I'm just like doing scheduling like slow videos here and there. But the cross progression idea, it basically means it combines like your battle pass. Like your battle pass is gonna be spread out, so you guys can get XP from like multiplayer for your battle pass. You can get XP in zombies, and you can get if they introduce it in Warzone, probably Warzone as well. Same thing with XP. XP is gonna be shared within all three, so like Warzone, Cold War, or multiplayer and zombies, which, you know, it has ups and downs because people want prestiging to come back, because we haven't had prestiging since I think World War II. And Modern Warfare didn't, like, a lot of people like the idea of 155 just getting capped right there, but those people who are grinders like me, or like Hammy, or like a bunch of other people that like to grind, I kind of miss prestiging. It's like an aspect that it's just been fun for me ever since growing up. So it's kind of like annoying that we don't know if they're bringing that back at the moment. They haven't really announced it, but a lot of people have been saying it might not come back just due to that cross progression system. So we just have to wait and see. We also are introduced into a new wonder weapon. When I saw the shape of it, I was like, oh, it looks like a bigger thunder gun, but it's not like a thunder gun. You shoot like this little orb that comes out of it, and it basically blasts away all the zombies that are near it. So I kind of like this idea. We just have to wait and see if the ray gun's gonna be better than that weapon. We don't know the exact. I don't know the exact name of it. When I was looking through the notes, I didn't see it. But I mean, if that does beat the, you know, ray gun, but we have to see if there's pack-a-punch. Some people saying there is, some people saying there isn't, but most likely there is. Like, come on, it's a zombies game mode by Treyarch, so it makes sense that, you know, we do get pack-a-punch. And then the wall buys are completely different, so there's gonna be different type of rarity, which I hope it doesn't be like hidden behind like a pay-to-wall system, because I think that's what happened with World War II. World War II had certain variants that you guys can have. You guys get certain bonuses with those, like certain perk bonuses. Because not many people bring up World War II zombies a lot, and the reason why I'm bringing that up, because it's a good comparison, because that's the last time we had zombies. I know we had Black Ops 4 zombies, but I feel like they're trying to go for a little bit of the World War II route when they're coming, because we're going into a new wave of, you know, a wave of gameplay. Reason being is, since they're going back on Modern Warfare to use their previous information, they're bringing that information to Cold War, such as like how they're gonna bring back like certain, you know, buyable things. Like I'm pretty sure we're not gonna have DLCs, because they already announced that we're not gonna have DLCs and everything like that. Everything's gonna be like free to play essentially. I mean unless you buy the game, then yeah. So like if I bought Cold War, I don't have to pay for zombies DLC. I don't have to pay for multiplayer DLCs. So that's why they're bringing that information from Modern Warfare to Cold War, which is a good idea. But there's also gonna be those Bible packs that we always see within the shop that you guys can spend for like COD points or whatever. So I'm just hoping when we do get zombie stuff related to that pack, I hope they don't have special perks within them, because it's gonna piss off a lot of community, because then it becomes a whole pay to win system. And that's what happened with Black Ops 3 when it came to the gobblegums, because you can easily just spend money on getting those gobblegums, and it's like a hidden pay to wall system. So that's how it was for the speedruns as well. A lot of people who get speedruns on BO3, you have to have certain perks of the gobblegums, and not many people have those. So it's like a up and down situation. So I get it where people are coming from, but we just have to wait and see. But I hope the rarities aren't a big issue, but there is wall buys that have certain rarities, because you were able to see it throughout the trailer, and we saw like a white color, and then we saw like a dark blue color. So we just have to wait and to see. And then another thing which is a big announcement, we're having score streaks added into zombies. So I don't get how that's gonna work, because chopper gunners and everything like that. So if I call in a chopper gunner, am I with the chopper gunner, or my character still at the bottom? So that means, can I get hit by zombies, you know? So that's what I'm wondering, especially if you're a single player person and you call in a chopper gunner. Does that mean I just have to keep protecting myself from the sky? Like, I don't know how that's gonna work, because they did announce chopper gunner, and we saw that gameplay being announced. So I'm just really surprised on how they're going to introduce score streaks. I mean, it's like I said, all these little things that they're adding have ups and downs, because it takes away from the core aspect. But I mean, they always have to like try out different things, because you don't know how the game's going to be unless you try out different things. It's just a trial and error type thing, so we just have to wait and see. And there's also an exfil system, so it's basically like how to end the game essentially. Like, let's say you're just going for like a certain amount of rounds, like let's say me and my friends just want to play casually, we're going up to round 30, that's it, you know, we just want to go to, there's an exfil system where you guys can take that and it basically ends the game, instead of you having to kill yourself, like just going down. So I kind of like the idea, because I remember certain custom matches where you could do like custom maps, like on BO3. I think PC players got to play like custom matches on, you know, custom maps, what I mean. And those maps had like certain things, as in like where you can leave early or end the game, stuff like that. So I kind of like the idea. And then we're also having field upgrades such as buffs, heals, and revives. And to charge them, you have to kill zombies and then deploy them at whenever you need, like, you know, certain crucial times. So field upgrades is going to be like a thing from back from Modern Warfare. I just hope, I don't think we're going to have dead silence as a field upgrade, so they already announced some of the field upgrades, so it's pretty cool that, you know, we can see field upgrades, but I just don't know what other things that they're going to be adding into field upgrades, because that's what happened with Modern Warfare. They had field upgrades, but they never added new ones, and I thought they were initially going to add new ones throughout the years or throughout the months, but they just never added. We always stick to the base field upgrades, and I feel like that was a missed opportunity of trying out new field upgrades, but I guess they just completely forgot about that. So it is what it is. And then there's also going to be, let's see, oh yeah, and then you can also start the match with your own custom Gunsmith crafted loadout. So instead of starting out with a pistol like how everyone does, and, you know, you do the whole pack-a-punch system like on old CODs, you basically start with your own loadout. And I guess that's good. I mean, unless like maybe if you're trying to level up a weapon, like how I do it for co-op, for example, for Modern Warfare, whenever I go to co-op, I use a certain gun to level it up. Maybe that's how we're going to be able to do that again. So if I, you know, need to level up my sniper, I just go to zombies and I just destroy a lot of zombies and I can level it up quicker. So I feel like that's going to be another strat. So I'm going to try, whenever the initial game comes out, I'm for sure going to try out that strat and see if that actually works, because I want to see if zombies is a quicker way to level up your gun than it is for multiplayer. And I feel like not many YouTubers are going to cover that, and I want to be able to cover that, because same thing with co-op, no one really covers co-op. So when it comes to zombies, and since there is going to be cross progression, same thing with the weapons. So if I level up a weapon in zombies, it's going to carry over to multiplayer or to Warzone if that's going to be, you know, part of it. But I want to see if zombies is going to be faster, because if that's true, then it's going to be way quicker to unlock the dark matter of that game, essentially, because we know that the camos are going to be introduced, because a lot of people that played the alpha and beta already have been trying to go for challenges that should test them out, even though they're hidden, just to test them out, like shooting down tanks and stuff like that with rocket launchers. You were able to see challenges unlocked. So we know that camos are going to be in the game. Variants are also going to be in the game, so you guys can buy certain variants. I just hope that variants don't make it to like a certain pay to wall system, you know what I mean? Like, sure, you can get sick variants, but I hope there's like no additional perks or something like that, especially for zombies, because it would just ruin the game completely, and a lot of people would just hate that. But for sure, they should make challenges specifically for zombies to unlock a certain variant to, you know, help you out. Maybe they give you bonus XP or something like that. That's a good idea, because that's something that World War II did, where like if you had certain variants, you get additional 10% XP or 15%. But I would have those variants with locked behind challenges, so people can do those challenges to unlock those variants, to use them in zombies, and to get additional XP. So I feel like that would be a good idea, just because people can grind up XP more. Like, let's say you're just an XP grinder, that would help out a lot. But when it comes to having them locked behind a paywall, I think it's going to piss off people, so hopefully they don't do something like that. But overall, zombie seems like a good experience to me. The map looks really good. So yeah, we're gonna see score streaks, new ways to use grenades and everything. You're able to like throw stuff while shooting at the same time, so I feel like that's a new introduction of that too. New tacticals, everything like that. We're gonna have a support slot too, from what I know, and it's just gonna be a whole new experience, which I'm kind of glad. It's something different, but it's also, you know, the Treyarch way, so I'm just wary about the score streaks part. Other than that, we're obviously gonna have pack-a-punch, so I want to see how the pack-a-punch, like thunder gun-esque weapon looks. The big old like one where you shoot like the little orb that just kills, electrocutes all the zombies and kills them. I want to see how that looks pack-a-punched. And then also you can play as Woods, and you know all the perks are gonna come back. So and we also get introduction of a new perk, stuff like that. So that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed me talking about zombies, something different for this channel because I haven't talked about zombies since like World War II, like I said. And I don't think I uploaded a zombies video for BO4 because BO4 was just a mess. I know I did like sniper montages on BO4, but that was whatever. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you do leave a like on this video. Make sure you do subscribe. Like I said, hopefully we can reach 700 subs within the coming days because we're pretty close. And then maybe we even reach 1,000 by the end of the year, or maybe towards the beginning of 2021, like I said. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys.